Okay, so here is a Lasko 3733 box fan. This is not your average 3733 box fan by Lasko. This one has the 1.1 amp wind machine motor. Yeah. All this nonsense is here because the original wind machine motor, or the original wind machine, I think the switch failed and then something happened with the plug. So I had to improvise with the pedestal fan stuff. So I took the stuff from the pedestal fan. Even the cord is from the pedestal fan. So yeah, and even the switch, but it still works. And one thing I found out was this motor is so powerful that if you put a cheapo box fan blade like this one, it spins so fast. So I'm gonna test it out really quick. All right, so I'm gonna try and start it up. Sometimes it's hard because the switch just doesn't have good contact on the wires, but all right, so we'll start up on high. Look at how much power. All the way down the road. Even low is powerful. This might be one of the most powerful fans, or one of the fastest spinning fans in my life. And I've seen fans spin really fast. Part of the reason why it's spinning so fast is because this motor draws so much power and the blade is so cheap that it just glides through the air. And I want to show you how fast it spins up. It really has a lot of torque. I mean, you could just tell. This is high. Just how fast it spins up to speed gives you an idea of how powerful it is. In fact, I'm going to put the original wind machine blade on. I'm going to show you how different it is. Okay, so this is the wind machine blade, and it's going to be a much different performance level. So here's high. It spins a lot slower, but it really kicks out that air. Wow. This is a great fan with this blade on it now. I'll go to medium. And it's not too quiet, but it's not too loud. It moves a lot of air, so imagine this with the Venturi group. We'll go down to medium now. It shakes. I don't know why it's shaking. It didn't shake like that in wind machine. But very reasonable. So now it moves air like it should. The main key here is that it could not handle, the original motor that was in this fan could not handle this blade set. But this motor is so powerful that it can. And we're actually going to do a startup sound because this fan has a very cool startup sound similar to the Marco motors. So, we'll do a startup sound on, it's kind of hard to do it here, but high. It's kind of faint, but you can hear it a little bit. And speaking of Marco motor, this fan is actually comparable to a Marco motor now. We'll do a medium. The original motor in this fan didn't have any sort of startup sound whatsoever. And now we'll do low. And you can hear it. This fan really starts up quick. I'm gonna turn it on straight to low, or straight to high, and you'll see how quick it starts up. It starts up really quick because this motor has some serious torque compared to the original one. So yeah, thanks for watching. Lastly, before I take the motor apart and put the original one back in, it's a rare occurrence. I don't think you'll ever see this again. So we're going to do one more blade, which is the original 3733 blade that came with this unit. It's a little bit different from this blade. It's not in as bad condition. So we'll see if there is a difference in the performance or not. I believe this blade will spin a little bit slower than that other one I did. So here we go. Hopefully nothing happens. Yeah, it's a little bit slower than that one. That's a lot of air. Wow. It's got a very different sound. This is low speed. Yeah, performance is very good with this motor. And it does have a startup sound with this blade on it, so we'll get it really quick. As you can see, it literally just comes forward. Or no, it comes backwards because of how powerful it is. Medium. Off. And now we'll do low, and I'll cycle through. Okay. That marks the end of this video. Now note, this setup is very temporary. I only did this for video purposes. I will never ever run the fan like this in this setup. But this motor is very powerful. And it's kind of odd because it has the same amount of copper in the windings as the other one. It also has the same, it also has the same microfarad, or same capacitor value of 6 microfarad. So I don't know what they do to these motors to make them that much more powerful. I will argue this motor is way more powerful than those big capacitor ones that they make too. Like, this motor is insane. How it handles all the blades, and they all spin very fast. So yeah, thanks for watching.